Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. We're in week 3, and I hope you had an enjoyable weekend. I spent my weekend at Tiger Creek. In all of my years, I've never seen anyone kayaking on this or riverboating or whatever they're doing. So that was my weekend. I hope you guys had an enjoyable weekend too. Let's get down to business. First off, we're in week 3, and I want to compliment you on the discussion forums last week. For those of you who participated, the discussion forum was awesome. We had great leaders. They asked good questions, and we had some solid replies. Let's talk about replies. Replies. A good reply is going to agree that Carlson argument and that gender is the factor. It is going to pick out specific things and then support it with text, support it with interpretation, and support it with the argument that you're trying to make or the point from the discussion that you're trying to pull. This is a good response from a student. I do not agree with Carlson's argument at all because I don't think illness and symptoms are the reasons women were targeted as witches. She is directly disagreeing with an argument that was made. This isn't the reading we had last week. This is actually from last semester. But I wanted to show you a student who is questioning the historian, debating the merits of her argument, pulling in evidence to deal with it. So this was a really good response. A not so good response is going to be somebody that just agrees with everything or copies what has been said in the forum. To me, this does not show me that the student has read. To me, this does not show me that the student has engaged with the material, and there's no forwarding of our discussion here. Even if you agree with someone, you can forward the discussion by adding a new point, building upon what has been said, but bringing something relevant to the discussion. So if you are doing this, not so great. If you are doing this, I'm a happy camper. And the other thing I want to say is that our discussion leaders last week got a little stressed out because a lot of people weren't participating. Everyone's going to get a chance to be a group leader, so you're going to want to make sure that you participate early and participate often. Help someone else out, and then good karma will come back to you. So again, compliments on the group leaders. They did really, really good. I want to especially thank those people who engaged. I believe this week we have a smaller group. Let's go check. Come on, computer. So, and then I can use my tab right here to go to week 3. So the discussion forum, someone's already got their post up, and we are going to have 3 small groups. So there should be more people in the discussion, and my hope is that there would be more participation. And we have 2 groups that have already posted, Group C and Group B. So good job, you guys, and I look forward to your discussion. I do want to help you with something. If you've noticed, I have a forum search, and this should really help you find your responses more quickly than the first way that I told you. They've updated iLearn, so this is fantastic and easy for us. So if you want to figure out where your discussion responses are each week, this is what I would do. I would click on Search Forums and go directly to Advanced Search. Open up Advanced Search and then do the name that should match the author. I'm going to use Stefan as an example because I was just emailing with him. And then you are going to look at, and you can see all of the responses that you have done or the student that you're searching for has done. You can also do the same thing but limit it to the week 2 discussion. So you can go to the specific forum that you want to see your answers for. And then you're going to have just the answers, and then you copy and paste this into a Word document. For those of you who are still having trouble with the copying and pasting of the Word document, I think we have found a solution, and this has worked really, really well. So you are going to find student grade self-assessment, open that document, and then instead of highlighting or copying directly this whole entire rubric, if your rubric is pasting into your submission assignment, fantastic, but there's a few of you whose rubrics are not posting into the submission assignment, just copy the box that you have and directly paste that into the window that you're trying to submit in, and then put the quality of content dash and then the stuff that you feel that you've done, and do that for each row. So you're not going to copy the whole table in, just the parts on the rubric where you feel that you have scored. Same principle, it just avoids that formatting problem that some of our computers are having. Gee, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I talked about forum search, the group discussions, and let's talk about taking sides. I know taking sides was tough last week. It's a tough read, but you guys are doing awesome. I was really impressed that the people who turned the assignment in did a really good job of questioning and finding the thesis. Morgan's thesis was not clear last week, and a lot of you noted that he didn't have a clear thesis, and that's a valuable critique. So for those of you who did not find Morgan to have the clearest of thesis statements, you were totally correct. So good job with that. Most of you guys were spot on with Kupperman. It was saying that even though the first round of Jamestown was somewhat of a failure, overall it was the model for continued success for the colony that led to the development of America. So very, very important. Great job, everyone. If you are not doing your discussion forums, then you need to make sure that you are self-reflecting and turning those grades in and that you're participating. I look forward to our wonderful things in week 3. Let's talk about community builders real fast and then I'll end. Week 3, I do community builders. Oh, yay, we have Niners fan in this class. That's awesome. Keep doing this. Every time you do a choice or you do a community builder like this that doesn't really have anything to do with class, I want you to jot down and say, I participated in the community builder in week 3 with the response of San Francisco 49ers. Keep a running Word document, and at the end of the semester, if you've participated in a variety of community builders, I will give you up to 10 points of extra credit. And as an additive incentive, for those of you who made it through my long videos, you can also leave a comment on the YouTube video and then record that in your Word doc, and that is another community builder that you can do. Just say, hey, Mrs. Gardino, I was present and I watched your video, or, oh, thanks for commenting on that, or, you know, speak louder, something like that. So leave a comment in the YouTube section and then let me know, keep a running document of all your community builders for the semester, and say that you commented on week 3 video in the YouTube response section, and at the end of the semester you can earn up to 10 points. Please join me in office hours if you haven't already. They're on Tuesdays from 11 to 12 online, and you can pop in at any time. Email me at lauragardino@yahoo.com for a faster response, and I'm gonna get these videos to 5 minutes. Have a great week, everyone.